Uncle Sam Boat Tours means cruising in the heart of the Thousand Islands. Uncle Sam Boat Tours has been providing scenic cruises of the Thousand Islands for over 80 years, right from its downtown Alexandria Bay location opposite Boldt Castle. The boat line is truly in the heart of the Thousand Islands and offers regularly scheduled sightseeing cruises, Boldt Castle shuttles, and luncheon and dinner cruises from May through October. The most popular cruise is the Two Nation Tour, a 2 1/4 hour cruise departing from the boat line's home port of Alexandria Bay, New York, for an international tour that offers close-up enjoyment of historic and scenic wonders in both Canada and American waters. At the end of each trip, there is an optional stop at Hart Island for a self-guided tour of historic Boldt Castle. The newest tour offered by Uncle Sam Boat Tours is the Two Castle Tour, with tour stops at both historic Boldt Castle on Hart Island and mysterious Singer Castle on Dark Island, just recently opened to the public. Joining me now is Ron Thompson, the owner of Uncle Sam Boat Tours, and Riley Thompson, Ron's son. Thank you so much for joining us, gentlemen. You're lifelong river rats, aren't you?
Yes, we are. Actually, Riley is a fifth generation. My grandfather was actually one of the original incorporators of the corporation back in 1926. My grandfather went by the name of Cap Thompson. The vessels we have, when we originally started back in the 1920s, the boats were actually built on the river. They're all wood. Now they're all steel. And so we have 4 double-deck boats plus 2 triple-deck boats. So they range from 85 passengers for the single-deck boat that goes to Boldt Castle, 150 to 220 passengers on the double-deckers, and then 425 passengers on the 2 triple-deckers.
So you can accommodate tourists as well as special occasions.
If you can do it on land, you can probably still do it on the river. And we have all the facilities to be able to handle that. If you wanted a dinner cruise for 260 people, wedding reception, cocktail parties, you name it.
When it comes to the guided tours, you have several options, and then also you have a narrative on board. How does that happen? How do you make sure that tourists get the full feel and effect of the St. Lawrence River Seaway?
The narration of the tours is something that's kind of been handed down from generation to generation. The history of the area is incredibly rich. Around the turn of the century, this was the playground of the rich and famous of the time. And so we tried to transport people back in time to imagine what it was like with these huge mansions on these islands. And the people will come up by train, be met by their private yacht, steam-powered, take them to their private island with their big home on it.
How do you convey the narration in another language?
Wireless technology allows us to give people, as they get on a boat, a little cigarette pack size receiver, a pair of headsets, and they put that on, and they will listen to the tour in their own language, the entire tour.
Tell us about, from a 12-year-old perspective.
I think one of the best parts about the river would be just the size of it. How just being in this little boat, and really it's quite a big boat, and how big the river is around you in these islands and such great structures on them.
And also, kids younger can leave with their captain's license. How does that work?
Yes, there's part on the tour where you can go down and actually you get to drive the boat, and they will give you your captain's license, and you can go away and show it to all your friends when you get back home.
What about the history of the resort and restaurant that is also near your dock and has long been a part of your family?
Cap Thompson's Resort is located right downtown, right next to our docks, and the 68-room resort, which has Cap's Landing is the name of the restaurant, because it is literally floating right there next to the resort.
Let's talk about the location of Uncle Sam's Boat Tour.
We're located in downtown Alexandria Bay. One of the advantages that gives us is we're located in what we call the heart of the Thousand Islands. Our tour actually starts immediately right in the heart of the islands. When you're getting ready to leave the dock, you can see Boldt Castle right from the dock.
Ron, Riley, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate it. Start and end your vacation where it all happens in downtown Alexandria Bay at Uncle Sam's Boat Tours.